Welcome to American Tire.
When you think about American Tire, it's easy to think about a state-of-the-art facility with brand-name tires and service that you can trust. American Tire is conveniently located near the intersection of Tom Austin Highway and Memorial Boulevard behind the McDonald's.
For quality and service for over 50 years, that's the American way.
Yeah, this is Jim Ball reporting in Greenbrier. A Greenbrier High School was closed Tuesday after a chemical spill that occurred inside the campus facility. According to officials, a faculty member entered the school this morning, detected a strange odor, and tracked it down to one of the science labs. After realizing it was a chemical spill, authorities were notified and the facility was quickly evacuated. Smokey did speak to officials at the scene in length, and they did indicate that after the school has been cleaned and ventilated, it should be completely safe for faculty members and students. According to officials, it will likely take until early afternoon before the HazMat teams can properly ventilate and clean the facility.
Early this morning, when one of our teachers came in, they found a odor in the building and searched it out, and there'd been a chemical spill overnight. So we had all the authorities notified, got the fire department here, got emergency management here, and they're doing a cleanup. Actually, we have no idea what happened or who did this in any way. We just know that there was some chemicals spilled. They leaked under a door, and then the fumes went through the building. So that's why we called off classes for the day. HazMat is in here cleaning right now, and they tell us they should be cleaned up by sometime right after lunch.
Are we going to go as far as calling it at least vandalism?
Not at this point. I mean, it could just be an accident. I know they're going to be asking questions and doing some investigating. There was at least one teacher here early this morning, so once we find that out, we'll know. But no, I wouldn't even try and conjecture right now.
Do we have any signs that someone made some kind of forced entry into the building?
To my knowledge, no, but I've not really talked with the police department or anybody, so I don't know what they found.
Sometime during the night, cabinet drawers and doors came open on one of the chemical storage cabinets in the school chemistry lab. We had probably about 3 glass gallon jars that fell out and fractured them, and which caused the release of product. Of course, we had probably 5 or 6 just plastic jugs that fell out, but we had hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, chromic acid, sulfuric acid, and as our luck would have it, all of those fractured and ran together. We was able to lime them and take care of it, stabilize the situation, put it in recovery drums, and the lab's actually going to be purged out, which means all the odor chemicals is going to be removed. We've got first response environmental down here doing that. As soon as we found out that we had the release of chemicals and the vapors was trying to travel through the school, or at least one section of the school, I got on the scene and I called for my emergency response team to come down, and we all suited up, went in and abated the problem. Right now, as soon as the first response gets everything overpacked, gets it out, the county building and grounds for the Board of Education gets the vented, along with the fire department, gets the building ventilated out, we should be good to go. As to why they fell out of the cabinet and the doors was open and all of that's still under investigation right now. Nobody knows.
So there's no forced entry, no sign of...
To my knowledge, there's been no forced entry. The locks or the latches on the cabinet had already corroded out over the last 30 years probably, so they didn't latch real good anyway, but I don't know what caused them to come open though.
As a vapor, how dangerous are these chemicals?
Very dangerous. Hydrochloric acid is very toxic. In fact, they all are. We was talking about nitric acid and the chronic acid. All of those are very nasty acids. So we did put our acid suits on. We also put our APRs on and went in with wasn't a big deal. We just went in with lime and limed it. That neutralizes the acid and makes it so we can handle it without a lot of difficulties.
As a parent, make me feel safe that it's okay for my child to go into school tomorrow.
Absolutely, perfectly safe. We've already got it cleaned up. Like I said, first response is here, going to lab pack. They're going to ventilate the school. You know, probably by this afternoon around 1 o'clock, the school will be, you know, school's perfectly fine. It's not going to be an issue. It's not a long-term deal. It was an acid that was spilled, cleaned up, and everybody's on their merry way. It's not anything that's going to last like asbestos. It's going to last for 30 years. We'll get it cleaned up, and it'll be a done deal.
Any idea what time the accident occurred?
I got the call somewhere around 6:30 this morning, but I'm not sure who discovered it. I'm sure it was the school staff, nor exactly when all of that happened, but I was toned out about 6:30, and then the hazardous material team was called out. I called those guys out probably around 7, a little after.
Fortunately, the spill was detected early by a faculty member, so the school did not have the chance to fill with students. We spoke to the director of schools for Robertson County, Mike Davis, this morning. He told us that he was very pleased with the very fast response he received from the Emergency Management Agency, law enforcement, and the fire department during this emergency. Robertson County is fortunate that it has its own internal capabilities to handle these kinds of spills. According to R.L. Douglas, the Emergency Management Director, if the county had been forced to contract out from the outside services to handle this kind of spill, it could have cost the county as much as $30,000. If you're waiting to find out the disposition of an event that you had planned inside the school facility this afternoon or this evening, the Director of Schools, Mike Davis, indicated that he is still waiting for the all-clear from the Emergency Management Agency. Once he receives it, he will inform the principal's office, and you can find out there whether or not your event has been rescheduled. Smokey, of course, will continue to track this story for you. As soon as we have word on the cause for the chemical spill, we will certainly bring it to you. This has been Jim Ball reporting for Smokey Barn News in Greenbrier. If you're looking for new furniture, there's no reason to drive for miles. Stuart Williams Furniture is conveniently located in the heart of Springfield on Memorial Boulevard with over 30,000 square feet of fine furnishings. We have over 90 years of experience and carry major brands like Ashley, La-Z-Boy, Lane, Hillsdale, Frigidaire, and many more. Our friendly professional staff is ready to help you with all of your questions. We know the importance of finding the right price in the right wood, color, fabric, and design. We also offer financing to make your purchase a little easier on your budget. Are the kids in need of a new bed? Maybe Dad needs a new recliner to unwind after a long day. Or is it time to spring for that new flat-screen TV you've always wanted? We guarantee competitive prices, the best brand names with professional delivery and installation. So remember, at Stuart Williams, customer satisfaction is our top priority. So come see us today.